G'day guys, it is February 14th, Valentine's Day, middle of the month. So I'm going to do like a mid-month sort of review of the 3 stocks I talked about at the end of last month. I'm going to talk about investing with friends. I'm going to tell you about an investment that I made where I blew 100%. I just lost a lot, and a few other things, so stick about. G'day guys. Okay, so we're just going to talk a bit about the 3 stocks that I put out the end of last month, just to see how they're going halfway through the month, which we are, 28-day month. Here we are at the 14th already. The market obviously had a tough couple of days last week. So when I did the video at the end of last month, the ASX 200, the XJO, was sitting around 6,020 points. Now, as of last time I looked about half hour ago, it's sitting at 5,850. So down 170 points since I did the video, which is what, around 3%, just under 3%. So yeah, it has been a bit of a tough start to the month. So there's been a few stocks that have got smashed in that time. Now, the 3 that I spoke about for this month were TPM, which is TPG Telecom. They were around 6.35 and now they're just on $6, so they're down 4.5%, 4.5%. So yeah, they're struggling at this stage. I bought in them around the 6.25 mark, so yeah, I'm down about 3.5% on them myself, just hanging in there with these ones. They haven't performed well thus far. The second one was Main Pharma, MYX. They were 65.5 cents when I spoke about them. I wasn't in them at the time, but I did buy them when they dipped last week at 63 cents. Last time I looked at 67.5 cents, so I'm going okay on them at the moment. I don't know what that is, but up 6-7% on them currently. Hanging in that trade. The last one I spoke of was Sirat Resources. Now, they were $4.05. I hadn't bought in them yet. I was just going to wait a couple of weeks, and this is the couple of weeks. They're $3.19 now, so down over 20% since the start of the month. I still haven't bought them, but they're right on my radar, and probably my next purchase, if I can get them, maybe it's just slightly south of $3.19, I'll be in, and just holding on for grim death for a bit of a rally in the Sirat price. So yeah, it's been tough at the moment, but there's still opportunities out there. And overall, my month isn't going too bad, except for that one bad trade on BIG. I'm trying to work my way out of that now. I've been in and out a couple of times at these lower levels just to make a few bucks and try and basically all you can do with these is try and get to break even and get out and learn a few lessons. So that's what I'm trying to do with BIG. We'll see how that goes over the next few weeks, see if I can get out with a break-even trade, and that would be a win. Okay, now a few other things I'll just tidy up while I'm here. The kicker, KYK, I'm getting quite a few people asking me about them because I spoke about them in December when they were 14 cents, 14.5 cents, and now they're 28 last time I looked. Look, I don't know any more than anyone else. I'm looking at the same things you are, so no inside info from me. Nothing's changed really, so I'm not going to update these too regularly because they're just another share that I'm in. So far so good, and maybe if they do go well, there are a few of us that are in and we can enjoy it together. But not much to talk about at the moment. So if there's an exciting announcement or something happens, then I will do a video on them. But I'm not going to do any specifically KYK videos at this stage. Not much to talk about is all. Okay, another thing, I'm getting quite a lot of messages at the moment, and people asking, what do you think of this stock and what do you think of that stock, which I do enjoy because I do like looking at them, but I've just been a bit overwhelmed, so I haven't really got enough time to thoroughly research everything that you give me. So it's like a 5 or 10 minute look from me and a quick reply. Hopefully that's okay by you guys. If it is a stock that I'm fairly well versed with, then I'll write more. But if it's just a stock that I don't really know well, I'm just having a quick look at the figures, then I'll just give a quick 5 or 10 minute opinion and just take it for what it's worth. Okay, I spoke, when was it? I think it was maybe the first video of this year, so early January. I spoke about an investment an investment that I made into a company called USI Tech. Now, something I did the other day, which I thought I wouldn't do, but I'll tell you about it. You know, I've mentioned I'm not a believer in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies at this point, and I'm always willing to change my mind, but I haven't been convinced that they are the way of the future just yet. But I've got a few friends, some good friends, some bad friends, some neighbours, clients, even my cat has been speaking about USI Tech.
I really love USI Tech.
Now, I was first introduced to this business back in September, I think, last year, and someone mentioned it to me, and I had a look at it then, and I just went back to them saying, mate, this is a Ponzi. I'm not getting involved. You're probably best if you don't as well. That was my advice. And I just left it at that. Consequently, I had, I reckon, at least 4, 5, 6 other people just mention it to me. And I just thought, wow, there's all these people talking about this USI Tech thing. So I thought I'd take another look. And a good friend of mine was in it. And so I did sign up in late December to USI Tech. I bought what is one Bitcoin package, which cost me $80. And more just to have a look at how they were running this thing. I was quite confident that it's just a scam and a Ponzi, but the thing about Ponzi schemes is that they work great until they don't. So people think that because they're getting paid out, that it's a legit company. And of course, that's not it at all, because Ponzi's do pay out until the money runs out. And then you know, the people who are last in lose all their money. And look, I won't get involved because morally it's wrong. These Ponzi schemes, you can make money if you're in early. I understand that, but I don't want to make money that way. It doesn't sit well with me, you know. And integrity means a lot to me. And these sort of schemes, you have to put aside your integrity to get involved, in my opinion. And that's why I won't get involved. I'm not saying that you can't make money, and people still use it as justification that, oh, well, I'm making money. Like, you know, that's the be-all and end-all of it. We differ on that, needless to say. But anyway, I invested my $80. I think now it is all but gone. The company is coming apart at the seams. I've been following it quite closely, and yeah, I can see that there's lots of people not getting paid now, and the company's coming out with lots of excuses. They're trying to introduce this new tech coin, which just has scam written all over it, as far as I'm concerned. So it's their last desperate bid for cash. And if you follow these things at all, there's been BitConnect and DavCoin and a few more before that, DevaCoin I think it's called, where what they did in the end, they paid everyone out using their coins, their own coins, which were completely worthless. And I suspect that's what USI is going to do as well. They're going to get these coins off the ground, they're going to put them on the market, they're going to pump them, and then they're going to give them out as if they paid everyone their money with. They're going to be worthless coins, as most of the altcoins will be one day. We'll wait and see on that. So anyway, that's my investment in USI Tech. I know a couple of people have asked me. A lot of you probably aren't interested at all. That's cool. Don't get involved with this company. They are a Ponzi, and they're about to fall apart. And yeah, just keep your money in your pocket. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to talk about is something that I've been doing, and I've sort of fallen into in the last couple of years, and that is investing with friends. Just over 2 years ago, late 2015, I had a friend contact me, and she said that she wanted to start saving. She hadn't really been saving, and she thought, you know, I'm sort of a bit frugal with my money and care about my money. So she thought it might be good if I saved with her and we could save together. And I thought, well, that's a great idea. Why not? You know, I save anyway. And so what we did, we started a little bank account. We went to the bank together, opened an account, put $10 in each. So we started with $20 on the first day. And since then, we've been putting just a direct debit straight from our accounts, an amount of $26 a week each, so $52 a week goes in each week. And we've been doing that for just over 2 years now. So the end of last year, we had near on about 5,500 to 6,000, somewhere in there, dollars in the account, just with a bit of interest in that as well. So what we decided to do is start investing in shares, and we did that just late last year. We opened another account for our share investing just with ANZ, and we've bought some shares now. And in the meantime, while I was doing that, another couple of friends come to me. This was the start of last year, and I said, well, we want to save as well. So again, we opened up a little savings account, and we just put $10 a week in each. There's 3 of us in this one, so $30 a week goes in, so about $1,500 a year goes in there. And we also did the same thing. The start of this year, we started investing in shares. So I've got 2 sort of savings account with different people, and I found it a really fun thing to do, especially for me who likes investing and have done it for quite some time. I'm helping to introduce people who haven't done it into investing, and it's just a good way it's a good way to save for starters, but it's also a fun thing to do with your friends. Both the accounts that I've got with the two separate friends, I have bought Kicker, and we've done well on that, and I bought some BHP as well in one of them, and they've done well, which does help. The fact that they've done well does help for sure. But it is even on bad days, when the Kicker has a bad day, you know, and the techs start flying around, that you know, we're having a bad day, and you know, we make light of that, however you want to do it. And it's just a really fun thing that we've got going on, and who knows, you know, what might become of these things. You know, with my friend that I'm doing it with, the original one, and we got, I think with the shares now and the cash, we've got nearly $7,000 in that account. And, you know, it's not a massive amount of money, not life-changing, but that's in 2 years, and who knows what it will be. You know, we're both in our mid-40s. In 20 years' time, in our mid-60s, who knows what amount that will be if we invest it wisely. And it's just another little thing going on the side, and also with these friends over here. So I'm really enjoying it, and it's something I think a lot of people could do. If you have friends, if you're watching this video and maybe you're interested in investing, but your friends aren't, so perhaps you can join with them and make a little investment club. It doesn't need to be a lot of people, and probably people that you just really trust implicitly with your money, and you just invest a little bit into a bank account each week. Wait till it builds up to $1,000 or a few $1,000s. Then you start buying a few shares with it, and over time, you know, as your circumstances change, you might be able to put a little bit more, or however you want to do it. And it is really a fun thing to do, and you know, I encourage you just to have a look at making your own little investment club, and trying to build, you know, something over there that could become one day something quite big, and you'll be happy that you did it, especially if you're young. Okay, that is it for today. It is a really tough time in the market at the moment. Volatility is up a little bit, which is good from a trader's point of view. To see those larger swings, as long as you're on the right side of them, is good. It makes trading a bit quicker. We can be in and out the market quicker. We don't have to wait the 1 to 3 months. Sometimes you can just be in for a week or even less, and you can get out with your gain, and you can stay out of the market. You don't have to be in it as long when the volatility is high. So that takes a bit of the risk away if you're actually out of the market completely. Okay guys, that is it. Have a lovely Valentine's Day. Hope you get lucky. Talk to you soon.